Hello everybody, I'm Mentor's Backhard and welcome back to Dumb Dragon Tries. Today we are trying, I'm probably gonna butcher this, Abyssus, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how you would pronounce this last part. English is not my main language, okay? I was just wandering around looking for demos over on Steam, and I came across this like rogue, like kind of Doom-ish like battle, like first-person shooter, and it looked interesting. It definitely looks like a game that would be better with more people, like multiplayer. But right now, I don't really have anyone to test this game with. Plus, I'm just trying this game for myself, for now. And let's see, and then of course, as per usual of any other game. Give my thoughts as I play, give some final thoughts at the end, things I liked, things I might have not liked, and things like that. And I'll try not to go overboard with this one, like I did with the horror one from last week, which I am kind of tempted to go back to it because I am maybe morbid curiosity or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But for now, let's try it. Let's hop on right. And I will say the trailer looked fun. It had its funny moments. Mainly because on the trailer I saw over on Steam, it was this one guy with a whole team, but this one guy was more interested in catching a fish than helping his team that was getting its ass handed to it. And also, when I launched the game, it was on my system language at first. I had to go into options and change it back to English. I kind of wish I got the language option before anything else. Because there is like a notification of that we would like to collect gameplay data from how you play the game. Do you consent to this? In my case, I said no, purely because safety. I just don't like anyone collecting data from me at all. Plus, I'm a VTuber. VTubers don't like their data collected all that easily. And I'm already liking the looks of this gun. Of course, let's start straight into the game tutorial. Okay, we have a double jump that I did not notice. Ah! I just started. Okay, because I hit the wrong button. Okay, there it is. I did hit the wrong button by accident. We do have a nice little dash. Okay, I like that we can dash mid-air. The engine rifle primary fire is fully automated. Secondary fire is stronger but can overheat. The frag grenade is your starting ability. It charges are restored after a short time and at the end of an encounter. The wrench is a fast melee weapon that can stun enemies. It also interrupts reload and ability usage, making it an effective panic option. Like, oh shit, wrench. Okay, I'm free. What do you have a bad feeling about that? Whoa, a little lag there. I'm pretty sure there's gotta be one pretty annoying drawback to that. Okay, Q for ability, F for melee. That was a little bright. I like that it's instantaneous. Did I get anything from breaking these? I guess not yet. The game is a demo after all, and it's supposed to come out around like August 12th. That's the date it was set for. Whoa! I just saw that coming behind me. This is why I feel like it might have been a bit like Doom style. It is fast paced like Doom. I'm pretty sure if I use that for too long, I won't be allowed to shoot for an extended amount of time, which might be a problem. Anyone still alive? Maybe. Does it seem like I have, like, ammo? Wait, this one stands out. Okay, that one had stuff in it. Money. Oh, there's money in here. Oh. I didn't think I'd actually be able to dash through them. I'm not gonna, like, focus too much on finding secrets, but since at least I now know that these might have stuff. Also kind of like dashing through this stuff and break it. Pray and search. Powerful blessings are granted to those who pray at blessing altars. Those blessings are given by 10 different aspects, such as the aspect of frost or wind. Blessings can be attached to a weapon, primary and secondary, as well as to the equipped ability. Right now, aspect of fire grants power to set enemies on fire. Secondary flare, secondary fire deals 15% additional damage and has a 30% chance to set enemies on fire. Fire wrath, enemy fire blessing increase status effectiveness, or ability flare. Your ability deals 50% additional damage and has a 100% chance to set enemies on fire. I kinda like the ability having a guarantee. I feel like these guys are gonna get up. No? Okay. Wait. Cursed is Java and cursed is temple. Empty as a grave a mere fortnight back. It was so where do these hunks of junks keep coming from? I gotta get back to camp. It's just ain't worth the money. Doesn't say like he made it. Wait, what? Okay, but I didn't get hurt. I don't know why it was telling me how to heal when I didn't get hurt. It made more sense to tell me how to heal when I get hurt. Oh, I missed. Okay, secondary is out of commission for a while. Isn't there more? Is it that roguelike element comes from that whole blessing stuff? I have the habit of breaking everything, okay? I'm a dragon, I hoard shit.
Now we can use this.
What was that? Did my character just talk? I barely heard him. Just more blessings from the same aspect provides blessing that empower the aspect mechanics. It also adds a passive boost. The increase for each blessing from that aspect, such as increasing your area of effect, size, or critical chance. So whatever you choose at the beginning is best to stick with it. You get the most out of it, I guess. It all depends on each person's playstyle. Damaging effects occur 5% faster each time an enemy has flare, or enemies take 10% more flare damage each time they flare. Go for that one. You can only have one charm equipped, destroying charms with a melee attack. spawns gold. Okay, so this one can me deals 25% more damage to enemy within 10 meters of you, or deal up to 30% more damage to enemies further away. I tend to keep them away. I do kind of wish the money would be automatically go into my inventory, or that it at least have a much wider pickup range. Of course, I'm gonna just have a good look around, break everything just in case. Is there a door over here? I have the habit to try and find secrets, but it doesn't seem that there's gonna be any here, given that this is a tutorial area. Okay, no, I cannot break it. But then again, that also falls on to each devs.
I'll show you.
Uh-oh. Whee! So let's get rid of the little guys, that's the biggest issue. Fortunately, I set them on fire.
Bullseye.
I think I got lucky when I set them on fire. This is a roguelike game, so as much as I want to see if I can swim, I'd rather not. Let's move on. Each aspect can provide a minor and major blessing. These appear instead of your third and sixth respective blessings of the same aspect, and provides greater power than regular blessings. These will be your third fire blessing, so go ahead and claim your minor blessing. Fire can now stack instead fire damage over time. Increase fire damage over time, I mean. Flaring further increase fire stacks by 1.
Reaching new heights.
Hold tab to see equipment and blessings. Okay. It does seem to be using my Steam profile a little bit. So if you don't want your Steam name to be seen, well, rename your Steam profile or something. It seems the locals use these strange gateways to traverse the depth through these technology. Though this technology is beyond our understanding, these gateways up ahead lead somewhere safe enough for us to set up camp. Did he ever go the wrong way when trying to set up camp? Whee! Well, I guess we're not getting any flashy animation of teleportation. Not like it needs it. But friendly to lobby, matter. I would only play this with people I know or members of my community. I'm not gonna go to just go with random people unless absolutely necessary. I'm not gonna mess with that, of course. Let's have a good look around what this place is like. Cozy. Oh. At least in my show I can kind of see what I look like. I think I kind of look like the guy from the trailer. Well, like I said, this is a game that's better played like with more people. I think you can play this up to with 4 people. In my trailer, I think this is where the other guy was at, the one with a fish for a gun. man, it didn't blow up. Never trust me with bombs. I like to set them off. Now, how do I start a session, actually? The hell? Oh. This is where I can edit my weapon. Ooh. There are all sorts of upgrades here. Of course, I don't have any. This is still the very beginning of the game. That's myself. Yeah, this is the very guy from the trailer, the one that's focused on fish. He even puts on a fishing hat. Kinda wish I could do that, like give him just a fishing hat. Ooh, the Big Daddy helmet? I did not expect that to be here. I did not like that. I just heard my stabilizer jump a bit. Replacement. Due to financial reasons, we replaced you with Henry. He's cheap. He's dead. I love that. I kind of look forward to getting that head. The description alone is so good. Just having a look at all the other outfits. This was not bad. I do not know what these are supposed to be. It says colors, but since I'm not seeing them change. Gestures. Okay, there's some customization at least. I think that's to try out like new power-ups and upgrades, so we'll spend soul fragments, of which of course I have none. That was just a tutorial. I guess this is how I actually go into the levels. Start expedition. Is this going up or down? Most likely down. Yeah, it's going down. Depth. Okay, we're in depth 1. This is why I feel like it should have a certain pickup range. Or it should at least be quicker on the pickup. Fish! Wonder how I would be able to get the fish gun. How that is something I can acquire during the demo. Or if it's like some kind of power up. Pretty sure there's gonna be some randomness from each of this. Of course, now I have no power ups now. Okay, note yourselves, those guys are kamikazes. Owie. So I need to be more mobile. Yeah, this is what I mean. I'm like right next to them, then those take too long to be picked up. I guess when there's more people, it would kind of make more sense. Although I don't know if when there's more people, there's like guarantee that everyone's gonna get a bit of gold, or it's just the person that's near them.
A fight's in the oven.
Go. I remember I got grenades. Gotta use those grenades and their abilities, so they just take a while to recharge. I do still like the fact that the ones that do have stuff in it do stand out, at least. So Those who don't like to break absolutely everything they see, like myself, don't waste time just breaking everything on sight and just go for the ones that actually matter. Although I did just find that and I did not see anything glowing, unless it was like hidden underneath it a little bit. Also kind of having a look around, seeing if there's like any other alternative way. I guess I'm gonna get the blessing once I reach the next depth. Like this. Like, how do I know it's not a secret? But this is a demo, so I don't expect to find much in the way of secrets.
You're in the way.
Not use healing just yet. Oh, I thought there was some more. At least I am getting money. Let's reload, have my gun fully loaded. And let's see, what do we have here? Okay, we're getting the aspect of lightning and the aspect of defense. I guess for those that want to play the tank, that will be their go-to. I mean, I like doing damage over than tanking. I like to stay behind and just deal as much damage from as far away as I can. Okay, secondary chain lightning, secondary fire deals 15 additional damage, has 20% chance to create chain lightning, lightning fury. Every lightning blessing increases your critical chance. Ooh. Your ability deals 15% additional damage, has a 100% chance to create chain lightning, which I prefer that. Okay, oh, what do I see there? This is what I mean with these taking so long to be picked up.
I don't have a key.
I'm surprised I even found this early on, like a locked door. When I didn't even know there was such a thing. This is why it makes me think that there could be like secrets. Now, how does one get out of here and cancel around? Once I get to the depth 4? Or like every set number of depths is when I get to the next thing? Although, why do I feel like it just leaked? And it's possible that it's all randomly generated, but I hope that the beginning areas aren't all like copy-paste. Okay, that's annoying. May need to consider the close range buff next time.
It's a bunch of small fry.
I'm actually gonna heal this time. Since I don't know how much that actually heals. Is it like always gonna be full health? Is it gonna be partial health? And again, I always feel like breaking stuff just in case there's something like, I don't know, the key. I like being thorough. Especially when I see that sort of thing that, okay, you need something to get into this one place for God knows what's in there. Does it look like I can climb that? Technically, yes, but there's no point in climbing there. Oh. Of course, I'm gonna break absolutely everything. Let's reload. Doesn't seem like I have any limited ammo, which is quite welcoming. I can choose shoot for as long as I want. Can I break this? No, no.
There's always more.
Okay, that did hit that guy.
Right, thank you.
If I did not hit this guy with a chain lightning, he was probably already too far for it. I see one that has money. Can I mess with this? No. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some kind of lore, given that there was like dialogue on the trailer. Again, of course, given that this is a demo, I don't expect to see much of it. I guess they could do that just to avoid spoilers and things like that. It's just saying what you expect from the gameplay. Is there anything over here? Yes, those can only be destroyed by something very specific. Okay, in this case it's the ability. I do not like that. Ow! Let's find the other one. Of course I hit the base. And of course I do not have any more heals. Enemies are still spawning. At least there's something spawning there. Here it is. Tell me there's still one remaining. There's no point in destroying all of them, if these things will just keep on spawning them. Okay, now I can destroy all the enemies. Rely a little bit more on my ability. I don't know if I can get rid of all the ground enemies. It seems that I did get rid of all the ground enemies. No, never mind. Okay, I know I just heard something shooting. Oh, there you are. There we go. I am nearly dead. And now I know when I see those, forget about the enemies, just go after it. Or at least kill the annoying ones first. So that you don't have to deal with the lesser ones. I wonder if there is a chance of finding like healing items inside these. There's gotta be a way to restock on the heals. And this is where the co-op part is actually comes more in handy. Because if you go down, probably the other players can bring you back up. If they're willing to risk it. Wah! Of course I fell. Oh. But for those of us who don't really have people to play with, like, it would be nice if there was some way to recover those heals mid-level. I wish I could see some of the enemies through here and just shoot them. Ooh, a blessing. And of course our different elements. The aspect of the ocean grants the power to summon an army of tentacles. The aspect of wind offers the power to surround your enemies with wind burst. Let's go for the army of tentacles. Secondary for 2% chance to create tentacles. Whereas primary fire 2% chance. Let's go with the primary fire since that's the main source of damage. That looks like a boss. Versus Taichi chance. Okay, I have a tentacle. Fortunately, I can find an exploit right here. Oh, he's in short burst now. Oh crap! I like one hit away. Never mind. I almost had it. I thought I was behind cover. It kind of looked like he just shot through the wall right there. Okay, I'm clicking over to seek a river, I guess now. Failed an expedition for the first time. Deal 30% more damage on the last enemy that killed you, which would be the boss. Okay, next. And return to lobby. I have money now, so let's see if I can do anything with it.
No rest for the wicked.
Of course, I'm not gonna mess with that because, again, like I said, this is just me trying out, and I don't really have anyone who would try this out with me. At least not right now. Good, I do have money. Can I like purchase anything? Ooh, more guns. But does it say how I can get it? It doesn't like tell me like a price or anything. This is all it's telling me. So like I have money, but I can't. Doesn't seem like I have any means to use it. Unless that's what the souls meant. Like, no, it says I have 0 souls. So I must only come from the bosses. So what do I do with the money then? Like I am getting money. I wouldn't mind upgrading. This one would be nice. Increase the rate of fire longer I shoot. Or this is just semi-automatic burst. It's just full automatic. Kill 15 enemies without reloading. With engine fire. Okay, so I guess these are only unlockables. Then what is the money for? Cosmetics? Nope, they're also this. What about here? Increase the deep water level. mess with that. Those of you who want to try this game out for yourself, can probably do that. And then this is probably to like do all the modifications and try it out. New abilities, new weapons, or weapon modifications. I have been a look around and seeing what the money's for, if it's even useful right now on the demo. I have no idea what I just found. Wee! Wee! If only I had access to the artifacts from these steps, I would no doubt be able to crack how this gate works. Half a dozen to take gander. That should be enough. So I'm guessing the idea is to figure out how to open this. Says I need like half a dozen artifacts in order to open it, of which I think I only have access to one right now. Which will be this one. Now how do I equip it? That's the question. How do I equip that? Is that what I got here? I highly doubt it. You have 20% chance to be enhanced with one augment effect. So these are just challenge modes, like to make things harder, or those who think the game may be too easy and just looking for a challenge. Me, not really. Right now I'm just fine with the normal difficulty. Again, where? Okay, there's some nifty ones. Ooh, I like the looks of this one. Turret. I will love that one. Anchor for those who want to be creative. Again, like I say, I'm not seeing how I can use the money, what it's even for. I guess the money for if you find like a shop in the level, I guess. And I think this is the way I came in, so I'm not even gonna bother. It doesn't seem to be full damage. But this video's gotten long enough. I gotta try out the first thing, you guys know what it's like. And honestly, yeah, I was kinda having fun. Challenging in a fair way. Like, I did get careless, I do admit that. I mainly lost because I did get careless and I didn't hold on to the heal for when I actually needed it. And of course, this is still a demo that is still being developed. There will be more stuff added into it, probably more lore, more dialogue, probably more customization, probably. But right now, this is as far as I will play it. If I get back to it, it will be when it fully releases, and if I can get my hands on it. I also do hope like there's some way to like upgrade how many heals you can carry, at least especially for those who play solo, like myself. I do have one friend, but I highly doubt I don't know if he'll be interested in this game. And of course, we're both in a financial situation, so I don't know if we'll both be able to get it right away. But when it does come out, I do hope that you can actually at least upgrade the healing for those that can go solo or with a smaller group. That would be really nice. Also, I do like the fact that you technically have unlimited ammo, so you can just fire for as long as you want. Like, fire, reload, fire, reload. I am happy with that. You don't have to worry about, oh crap, I'm out of ammo. I would also about the money. I would like it that the pickup is a little more instantaneous. You know, it just drops and it just floats there. It almost feels like I'm like doing something wrong or that I'm not where I should be to pick it up. I do wish that was like you break it, the money falls out. As soon as it hits the ground, it goes to you. Not just float there for a limited amount of time. We know it's money. Unless you're gonna put something else in there, then maybe you can color code it, in which you can then add it into the tutorial. Contain golden vase, contain money, whatever other color vase contains something else. If you do plan to do that, like I don't know, some like healing orbs. You break those red, you get put a random one, break them. You get a little bit of health from them. I don't know, something along those lines. That's just me thinking. But anyways, that is gonna be it for this video. For those who want to try this out and go a little deeper, maybe do better than me and try a lot more what the game has to offer, maybe we'll find the shop in the stages and finally know what that money is for. And give it a try. The link for it is gonna be down in the description below. Like I said, this game's supposedly said to come out around like 12th of August. So maybe try to go see if it's your thing, and when it comes out, buy it. Up to you once you give the game a go. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.